Well, hello there. Welcome back to KJ's channel. Today is the day after Turkey Day. I did pretty good. I didn't overeat as much as I usually do. But it's time to get back on the treadmill. Start focusing on controlling this body of mine. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Get on the treadmill. A couple things to do in the office. Not a busy time. I've got two projects. I mean, they're not big ones that are due by like Wednesday of next week. So I got a little bit of time. So today I'll go to the office, do that, and then work on the message for Sunday. But for the most part, it's going to be pretty relaxing. I love the holidays. Lots of just sitting around enjoying the family as much as possible instead of work. Sharon's working on the family vlog, and one of the things that I'm gonna do over next year is probably not post to this channel as often as I do, and if I do, it's going to be on particular topics, and then the family channel is where most of our stuff's going to go. This just takes up so much of my time to remember to record and to think about things to talk about, and I've got some stuff coming up that is going to take some more attention that I don't have time to really do this. So when topics come up, I'll post, but generally speaking, the family channel is where the action's going to be. With the holidays being a time when you have a little bit of freedom, it reminded me of when I was not doing school, and what I did with my time and all the different things, activities that we had going on. But I'm gonna be quite honest with you, I don't know how a lot of pastors do it. I mentioned a while ago about a church that was looking for a pastor that wanted a seminary degree but also be bivocational. And when I first moved here, this store right here was a working convenience store and deli, and I worked there. I was the gas station attendant. I moved here. We left some pretty good paying jobs. I was deputy, so I was certified in law enforcement, or I had a law enforcement certification. I was a EMT, certified in North Carolina. I was also a volunteer firefighter and had certifications with that. Sharon was a 911 dispatcher, and we left all that. We came here and I started working at the gas station and here at the church. Of course, I moved here to be a pastor. But for the first 4 years, I worked there at the gas station, and pay wasn't nearly what I was used to, but I ended up working almost 40 hours a week in order to make ends meet, because the church here was small at the time. There wasn't a lot of demands for me as a pastor, so I was able to do that, and we didn't have kids. But ultimately, it reached a point where I said I didn't move here to be a gas station attendant. I moved here to be a pastor, and I really wanted to focus most of my time on pastoring the church. And so I left that job, and Sharon and I cut down all of our expenses as much as we could to live on what the church could provide. And they did provide a little single wide as a parsonage. But I noticed that the church started to grow as I put more effort into the church, and things were going pretty well. We had kids. Sharon left her job and started being a stay-at-home mom. The church increased our income, bought a newer parsonage, or a bigger parsonage, a better one. It's definitely a major upgrade from what we started with. And I was spending a lot of time visiting people, focusing on the church. But then an opportunity came for me to go back to school, and I've noticed that school's been taking up a little bit of that time. I don't go out and visit as much as I used to, just because we don't have the time for it, plus the demands of the kids and just trying to survive on our income. Not real sure why I was thinking about all that today, other than to say that when I think about time management as a pastor, there's usually two extremes that guys will go to. They'll either become lazy because there's not a lot of demands on their time and they can kind of do and go as they want, or they become workaholics and they work because there's nobody that tells them go home. I try to keep a healthy balance between that. I want my kids to enjoy what I do and be involved in what I do. So we do a lot of ministry as family. But yeah, all that to say, I'm here in the office today, finishing up with school, so that during this holiday season, that's not something that I am worried about. I don't have to deal with school during that time, and I can focus on the activities of the church. My camera broke. I was trying to set it up, and tripod broke. So that's it for today, folks. We'll see ya Monday.